Julia Spencer is a real estate investor with over 25 years' experience who owns multiple investment properties. She's a single mother of two who moved to the U.S. in 1993 with only $20 in her pocket. She currently holds an MBA. Julia Spencer is neither a realtor nor an attorney, and the contents of this recording are only her opinions. Get her free guide to investing at juliamspencer.com. I'm your host, Dr. Steve G. Jones, multimillionaire and hypnotherapist. My website is stevegjones.com. Module 9, Flipping Real Estate. All right, in this module, we're going to talk about something that most people, I think, have heard about, which is the idea of flipping real estate. And I was first introduced to this idea in 2004. I just moved to Savannah, Georgia, and I was interested in buying some real estate. And that was right when the boom was still going on and prices were still accelerating. Even in a market that doesn't have huge jumps like Savannah, Georgia, they're still having somewhat of a boom. And so people were becoming real estate investors. Just regular people suddenly said, hey, I can become a real estate investor. And so they were buying houses and fixing them up and selling them for more money and making a profit. And hopefully they didn't get caught holding the bag when prices started to go the other way, but they were moving them pretty quickly. So I imagine a lot of the ones that I was seeing were not really caught holding the bag because they were just moving. They were getting them in and getting them out so quickly. One of the things I was noticing during that time was, I don't know who they hired to paint the houses, but it looks like they just had like a painting gun and they just sprayed the whole house because there was a lot of overspray everywhere. I was noticing things like that. So I, as a consumer, was looking for a house that would be a nice house, not an investment property at the time, so I passed on some of these. So that was my first introduction to this idea of flipping houses. And I know that when markets start to go up, investors or just ordinary people start to get interested in this stuff because they think, hey, I can put a few bucks into a house and flip it and get my money out and get a profit, and I can get a few of my friends together, we can pool our money and do this. So that's what I know about flipping houses, which is not a whole lot. Julia, you know a whole lot more about flipping houses, except that I understand that you have sort of a Warren Buffett mentality and you like to buy and hold. I mean, Warren Buffett says his favorite holding period for a stock is forever. And I think that you somewhat hold that philosophy in real estate. You like to hold on to it for a long time. So I want you to take us through this idea of flipping. Tell us, have you done any of that? Have you flipped any? If you have, what are your experiences? And just enlighten us about the whole flipping game. How can we as potential investors get in on it in any market and make some money off of it?
Gladly.
For your free guide to real estate investing, visit juliamspencer.com.